It's the 2018 Lilac Knoll Holiday Podcast. This year, it's a video podcast featuring bonus material from the video of our trip to South Africa. Beverly and I joined up with our friends Bob and Melody Carton, and we had a great time. There's a video on YouTube. If you haven't had a chance to see it, take a look at this trailer.
Probably not a coincidence that this old male's on his own here. Old males kind of just hang on the outskirts. This is a big elephant. As elephants go, this male we're looking at here is a big elephant. Nice big tusks on him. It's always fun to see some of the behind-the-scenes action, the making of the documentary. So let's take a look at some deleted scenes and alternate takes. This is our first day of shooting at Nelspruit Airport in South Africa on our way to Savannah Lodge in the Sabi Sand Game Reserve. None of this footage was usable. As you can see, the scenes were deleted for good reason. A lot of technical problems. The biggest issue, though, was that so many of our actors were inexperienced and they kept looking at the camera.
Don't look at the camera. Just don't look at it. Ignore me.
It was almost like they were doing it on purpose. The extras got in on the fun, too. It was a problem for everyone.
Hello?
Even the actor who played our pilot. And once word got around that it was a good way to annoy me, there was no stopping it.
Right then. Hello again. Oh, man with the camera.
Oh, very funny, very funny.
Important. Okay, welcome aboard.
The co-pilot looks familiar, and of course he's also spiking the lens. So everyone on the plane stared into the lens, ruining take after take. These people have apparently never seen a big documentary on Nat Geo or BBC. The reality shows on TV don't have to put up with this.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Yeah, taught him everything I knew.
And once we were on location at Savannah Lodge, it didn't get any better.
Don't look at the camera. Just keep going. Don't mind me.
So none of the cast members has ever heard of candids.
You can keep looking at the sunset. It's a nice shot of you looking at the sunset. It's different than doing like selfies. You don't want people like always looking at the camera. A good rule of thumb is don't look at me.
Even the animals were not immune to mugging for the camera. Watch this. First, he stares right at the lens and then he winks just to ruin the take. Watch this. Thank you. I'm not saying it's easy. I've made the same mistake myself. That lens is like a magnet.
So probably not a coincidence that this old male's on his own here, and these big old males kind of just hang on the outskirts, sometimes just actually break away from the herd itself. And it's the young males that are all going to have the females around them, all the young boys, all the ones in their prime, the ones with a nice shiny coat. Look at this guy's coat, look at his face. He's got a lot of wear and tear on him, this guy.
Thank you. That was another deleted scene, of course, a post-production error, some kind of audio snafu, which brings us to the end of this year's holiday podcast. May your new year be full of trailer-worthy highlights and very few scenes in need of deletion. Shoot some alternate takes, just in case.